Thanks for tuning back in to another episode of the Game of Cryptos. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys didn't see, I had made a tweet on YouTube, and I was just letting you guys know that I have been lacking on the content in the last week. Just been really busy, but we're back to the regularly scheduled broadcast. Having that said, I'm going to get into, with this video, going over what I think are going to be the top what are going to be the top 10 to 15 for market cap at the end of the bull run. So I'm not saying the top 15 best coins, sort of say. What I'm saying is what I think are going to be the top 15 coins with their market cap valuation minus, of course, like your stable coins. What I think when the bull run is all said and done, what it's going to look like. But as always, we're going to start off with a tweet from Twitter from Miles. It says, keep things simple. Accept that hype is greater than fundamentals. If you have a strong thesis, back it with conviction. Favor new coins versus old coins. Don't let correction shake you out. Zoom out. Add on dips. Long leaders, not laggers. Lower your IQ. What he means by that is, sometimes you just gotta go in and put a little money at meme coins because you're not gonna outsmart the market sometimes. If you're feeling FOMO, take a small initial deposit. Ladder out slowly. Don't over rotate. Don't convert one crypto to another too many times. Don't keep chasing these coins. Don't short. Always have a moon bag. Refine your information sources and make hay while the sun shines, except that these conditions won't stick around forever. So there you go, a little advice from Miles, and I just wanted to give you guys that. So yeah, guys, what you do right now is going to really determine, what your outcome is going to look like, towards the end of the bull run, if that's in, mid to late 2025. But yeah, having that said, okay, let's get right into it. So I'm going to give you guys what I think the top 15 will be. Now, before that, though, I will say, if you go on CoinMarketCap right now, you see you have Bitcoin number 1, Ethereum number 2, Solana's at number 5, XRP, Avalanche. If you guys realize in history that some of the coins and cryptos that are in the top 10, top 15, top 20 right now won't be the same cryptos that are in the top 10, top 15, top 20 in the next bull run, in the next cycle. They're always going to shift and change. Now, the only ones that have kind of stayed around have been like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if you guys want proof of that, all you have to do is go on like CoinMarketCap and look at like historic snapshots of, what, crypto would look like at a certain time. So let's go back to May of 2023. Ethereum's not even there because I don't think Ethereum was out yet. But you have just Bitcoin number 1. You have Litecoin number 2. You have things like Namecoin, Peercoin, like all these random coins. None of these really exist anymore. No one talks about them. That is what I'm telling you. Like, as time goes on, these cryptos are going to shift. Some of them are going to go into the top 10. Some of them are going to go out of the top 10. And it's important to realize that when you're in crypto, you want to get the gains, but you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Now let's go to 2015. Look, now you have XRP into play. You have Dogecoin into play. You see these cryptos that weren't at all in the previous top 10 that I just showed you, and now making their way into the ranks. And then if let's go a little bit further. Let's maybe check out like 2017, 2018. Let's see. Historical snapshots. Let's check out 2017, so 2 years later. Look, now there's Ethereum. That's because Ethereum was out, but you see how cryptos that were not even around, just out of the blue, can just boom, sneak their way into the top 10, top 5. That's what this video is going to be about, and I'm going to give you guys what I think the top 15 will be right at the end of the peak of the bull run. And here you guys have it right here. So I realistically think that obviously Bitcoin's going to stay number one. Nothing's going to take over Bitcoin's market cap. It's just too high. Ethereum, I still think will still stay number two because of its high market cap valuation. It does have its issues with its gas fees. It definitely needs work. I think this is potentially the last bull run where Ethereum stays number two. Number three, at the end of the bull run, I think you definitely have Solana that is going to be number three. Right now, if you look at, this one's going to take us to CoinGecko. Solana is ranked number 5. The only thing above it is BNB, and it's only a couple billion away. And just a couple days ago, Solana was past it. So I think Solana's going to be going up in the ranks, and you got things like BNB that are going to be going down. And again, this top 10 list is everything minus things like stables like Tether, USDC, etc. So I definitely think Solana is going to be number 3. And guys, Solana's ecosystem has just been absolutely growing. You had meme coins like Myro, you have things like OTK, Octo Gaming, you have Neon EVM, you have Nosana. These are going to be really good cryptos in the Solana ecosystem, potentially. And because of that, that's why I think Solana is going to do exceptionally well in this bull run. Now, moving on from then, we have AVAX. I think AVAX is going to be around number 4 or number 5. I was kind of up and down between AVAX and ADA being in this spot, but I think AVAX, again, AVAX has this... AVAX is gonna kind of play off this whole gaming narrative, and that's why I think that it's going to basically be in the top 10 still, if not in the top 5. With AVAX, you have things like Off the Grid, which isn't out yet, but it's going to be utilizing Avalanche's blockchain, as well as Guns, which is going to be the in-game currency token that you can use to potentially buy NFTs with the games if you want the option. So you're gonna have these games that are utilizing Avalanche's blockchain, and that to me is going to be extremely bullish. And if you guys ever want to check out some of these things that I'm mentioning, if you haven't checked them out, you can go over on Twitter. Really good information on Twitter for a lot of these games, and then they usually have a link to their website, and you're gonna get a lot of good information. And again, this is just showing you a little bit of the Off the Grid. I'm not gonna go into detail because I've already done a big overview of Off the Grid and Gunzilla Games and all that. So definitely think that Avalanche is going to be in the top 5. Now next, ADA. So ADA is kind of controversial. I say that because right now ADA has been very lackluster in the gains. And guys, this is coming from someone that, I was heavily invested in ADA going into this bear market. That was actually one of my top holdings. But, when I started realizing, how much it was kind of lagging behind, as opposed to Solana and just a lot of other things going on, I had to make that decision to go ahead and convert my Cardano into other plays. Now, having that said, I still think it's going to do really well this bull run. Right now it's at a $21 million market cap. I do think it's still going to stay in the top 10. It's going to be a lagger compared to things like Solana, but I still think it will do well. Never ever want to completely fade Cardano, because Cardano has been known to be a slower crypto, but then it shows up just in time for the bull runs. If you just look at previous chart action, it's chugging along, not doing anything, boom, new all-time highs. Chugging along, not doing anything. Hey, is Cardano dead? Is it ever going to come back? Boom. All-time highs. It's doing the same thing. Where would it go? Can it go back to all-time highs? I definitely think so. Will it go to maybe $5-6? I think so. I don't think we're gonna see a $10 Cardano. Honestly, I see maybe a 10x from here, so about a $6 ADA. But only time will tell. So moving on. Injective. Guys, I think Injective is going to move a lot through the ranks. In 2023, it was arguably one of the hottest cryptos to be gathering, and I think that it's still going to do really well. Its previous all-time high back in 2021 was around $20, and we've basically doubled that. And it hasn't even, the bull run, the Bitcoin halving hasn't even started. We're still, look at it, about 2 months away. So I think Injective is going to be a really good pick to have in your portfolio. Not financial advice, but because of its previous bullishness in 2023, I think 2024 and 2025 is going to be really good. So it's going to be interesting to see how this ecosystem still continues. And sorry guys, my light just went out, so hopefully you guys can still see me pretty well. But anyways, content moves continues. Injective, have it on your radar. If you're looking for a really nice, potentially 5 to maximum 10x, then I think Injective could be a really good pick. So again, that's one reason why I think it will stay, or will be, in the top 10. And then you have Chainlink. Guys, Chainlink is just, with the oracles, it is the most popular oracle. A second one to that, you have Pith, but Chainlink has stood the test of time. And if you're gonna think about, okay, where would institutional money go, it's gonna go into plays like Chainlink. So definitely don't fade that. Chainlink definitely connects, all these blockchains together. And with its CCIP and interoperability play, don't fade it. And this is, again, something that I think is good to have in your portfolio. Moving on from there, Caspa. Guys, Caspa just put in, if you're watching this video as of recent, Caspa just put in new all-time highs. And this, I will say this, Caspa, every single crypto bull run, has those cryptos that, has that one or two cryptos that just really kind of stole the show and just got all the market capture. Arguably, in 2021, you had so many of them. Obviously, you had like your Decentraland and your Sandbox and your Axie Infinity. So you had like your metaverse plays that really like kind of stole the show. But also other ones, like you had Dogecoin, captured like $70 billion of market cap. Caspa, I think, is going to be one of those cryptos that steals the show. I really, really do. And it's, with its black deck technology, it's fulfilling what Bitcoin was supposed to do. That is its goal. That's the theory behind it. And only time will tell if it's truly going to live up to its expectations with its scalability and security, solving the trilemma. But right now, people still believe that. And the most important thing when it comes to crypto is believing in the narrative. And right now, people believe in Caspa. People believe in the narrative. And because of that, that's where the gains are going to go. And I think that Caspa is going to be one of those cryptos that steal the spotlight. Post BTC halving, when you see altcoins just go absolutely nuclear. I really, really do. And if you guys ever want to just check out, Caspa information, just go to cas.fyi. You can look at wallet addresses. You can see, how much people are holding and what. And yeah, so definitely going to, I see that there's a new Aquaman. So this is new. We never had anyone have over 1 billion Caspa. Now there's one. It's definitely gotta be an exchange. So again, that's another reason to be bullish on Caspa. And I do have a plan on having a Caspa video coming out here soon. So moving on, Tau. So BitTensor, Tau. This one is arguably the best AI play, the only AI play you need in your crypto portfolio. It has gone absolutely crazy in the last year, from $50, $60 to $600, basically a 10x on your money. This one is going to print, and we're just getting started. This is going to go well over $1,000. I see this, we haven't seen an AI crypto bull run, so we don't really know where it can go. But with its, circulating supply and its maximum supply, 21 million, guys, if the hype is there, as we've seen with memes, it doesn't matter. People, if they believe in it, they'll buy the crap out of it. So you could see multiple thousands of dollars. This could be at a Ethereum valuation of $2 or $3 grand or even more, but BitTensor Tau, with the decentralized machine learning AI protocol, absolutely extremely bullish on this project. I have a deep dive video on this if you guys want to check it out, and I go over way more, just everything with its subnets and how everything you need in AI is all under this one giant project. But essentially it's one giant project with 32 subnets, and I think that is continuously to expand as we get more and more like validators and whatnot within the ecosystem, and people building better machine learning AI technology. So BitTensor, definitely give it a check out, guys. There's no pre-allocation, it's open sourced, and I think this is going to compete and outcompete, like ChatGPT and, things dealing, other centralized AI companies. This is definitely one to pay attention to. Now moving on. So the next one, we have Render. Render is going to be, I think, in the top 10. And Render, with its idolized GPU, when the GPU computing power is not being used, we have this, whole AI trend that was last bull run. With this bull run, we have gaming. We have things with like the Apple Vision Pros and whatnot coming out. And with all this, there's going to be a lot of computing power needed for these technologies, for the rendering of 2D and 3D things and visual stuff, things helping out with movies and gaming, and Render is going to help with that. And what it does is it distributes the idolized GPU when it's not being used. These people can loan it out. It's like the Airbnb of GPU, and by doing that, it uses Render. It gets burned in these transactions when someone is actually utilizing it. So it makes the price action bullish, and it makes it more demanding. So guys, when you get a chance, if you haven't, check out Render. I think it's a great pick, and that's why I think it's going to be in the top 10, number 10 for the at the end of the crypto bull run. Now, those are the top 10, and then here are your next 5, and I'm going to disappear for a second. So we have BNB. I think BNB is going to lose a lot of market capture because people are not really utilizing the Binance Smart Chain, and everything with CZ. It's just really bearish. So I think BNB, it could still, for the sake of this video, have it outside the top 10. But for the sake of since its market cap is still really huge, it could end up still being in the top 10. But you get my point. I think it's going to slowly fade out of the top 10. Same thing with XRP. XRP, guys, if you guys hold this, I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone that owns XRP, but I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice by holding it and not diversifying into other cryptos because its price action just has not been bullish with everything going on with Ripple. Polygon Matic, though, I think will be about the top, be about 13th place. When the Ethereum, when ETH has its potential ETF that might happen and be approved this year or next year, that is going to be extremely bullish for the Ethereum ecosystem. And if it's bullish for the Ethereum ecosystem, well, guess what? That means any of the cryptos that are in the Ethereum ecosystem and helping, Ethereum with its scalability and transaction fees is going to be bullish too. And that's why I have Optimism as well as Arbitrum in the top 15. I think they're going to move through the ranks significantly. Optimism at about a 3.5 billion market cap right now. Something that I found that's really cool. I never realized this on this website on CoinMarketCap. Don't know how I just discovered it now, but you can compare. And then if you need to get, okay, what's been, outperforming what in the last, year or the last month, you can just come over here and you can see, like, accordingly to right now's data, Optimism has outperformed Arbitrum. Optimism's up almost 20% and Arbitrum's around 10%. So those can give you, good ideas about your investment thesis and maybe where you might want to put more money. Like, let's say you already have more money in Optimism and it's ran, and you still want to have a good allocation to Arbitrum. You can be like, well, Arbitrum's down. Let me put more into Arbitrum because it might have more room to run. Really good way to go about investing, not financial advice. Now, lastly, I have two more. I think that, as we saw with Dogecoin, if you go to CoinMarketCap, Dogecoin, a meme coin has less value than even a gaming coin. Doge is at a 10. It is at a 10 for market cap valuation at 12 billion. If Doge can be at 12 billion, I don't see why one of these gaming cryptos like Miria or GFL or Nakamoto Games or Octo Gaming, I don't see why they can't be in the top 15. And because of that, I think the one that has the best chance as of right now is Miria at $121 million market cap. I think that this could go to a $5 billion, and that would kind of compete with the with the fee of Gala. I think this is your Gala play right here for the new bull run. It's Ethereum layer 2, and I think you're going to see a lot of FOMO into Miria. Not financial advice, but if you're looking for a gaming crypto and you don't have one, I think Miria is the one. I think Miria is the one that you want to put in your portfolio. Again, not financial advice, but I think this one is going to make a lot of people some good money. Now, lastly, as you can see, I put a meme. Just like I said with Dogecoin, I think it would be absurd to think that in the top 15, you're not going to see a meme coin, a new one, be in the top 15. Now, could Doge still be maybe in the top 15 by in the bull run? Maybe. But I think a new meme is going to take the spotlight. And of course, I don't have one to give you because I think the meme that we're going to see go crazy, I don't think it's out yet. I think it's coming. I think it's going to come after the Bitcoin halving. And I think it's going to cause extreme amount of FOMO. So guys, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about my top 15? Do you think nah, some of these are absurd? I think they're going to be bullish, but I don't think they're going to be in the top 10, 15, maybe 20, 25. Or, do you feel like, oh, this is actually not bad? Let me know. And thank you guys. I appreciate you tuning in, and we have more content coming soon.